Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Turner. I focus on obesity prevention through fundamental behavior change. My saying is brain plus behavior equals body, which means focus on the head first. Healthier behaviors will follow, as well as a healthier body. And this is my sidekick, Max, who insisted on sitting in my lap today and being one of my backup dancers. So thank you, Max. So anyway, I wanted to follow up on the conversation regarding stress eating, and stepping away from that chicken wing. So some of you have reached out to me and said, things went a little sideways and I didn't exactly step away from the chicken wing. I sort of stepped into some M&Ms, and then I stepped into some Cheetos, and then I did actually step into that 12-piece from KFC, and I feel so guilty. And so the truth of the matter is, it happens. So we may start the day off with the best of intentions. We're going to be healthy, we're going to eat healthy, we're going to exercise, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And life gets in the way. Things happen, our emotions get in the way, other external factors get in the way, and we find ourselves engaging in non-healthy behaviors. So specifically with not stepping away from chicken wing and stepping into the M&Ms or the Cheetos or the 12-piece, do not beat yourself up. Guilt is a counterproductive emotion. All it does is make us feel badly about ourselves, and then potentially creates this vicious cycle where we feel badly, so then therefore we want to eat to make ourselves feel better, but then we just feel worse, and it just keeps going and going and going, and then you're in this vicious, chicken wing cycle. So what I would say to you is, fear not, because every day you get another crack at this healthy thing, right? You get to start over. You get to begin again, right, Max? And you get to recommit to your health. What I would say is, do not dwell on what went wrong. Do not dwell, because that is counterproductive. What is productive is to think about what happened. So specifically, when you didn't step away from the chicken wing or the M&Ms or the Cheetos or whatever, what was happening? What emotionally was happening? What situationally was happening? Use that as an opportunity to learn. Again, part of becoming mad cool and being on our journey of achieving mad cool fitness is us learning about ourselves. So the more that you can get in tune with who you are and what affects you and what makes you tick, you will be that much closer to achieving mad cool fitness, which is unconditional fitness, where you are in the driver's seat of your health. So do not dwell. Do not do hand wringing over, oh my God, I shouldn't eat those chicken wings. Why did I eat those chicken wings? But really do think about what was happening. Why did it happen? Really dig into why did it happen, and then see if the next time the situation presents itself, which it will, inevitably, you will have another opportunity to step away from that chicken wing. So when that happens, really say, hey, stop. What's happening here? I've seen this before. I've seen this pattern before. How do I correct this? How do I get ahead of this so that I choose a different reaction? But again, don't beat yourself up. It happens. Now, what I will say about eating unhealthy foods is, do not bring unhealthy foods into your household. Specifically things that you know that you just love. You love them so much. You love everything about them, but they're not good for you. So I will give you an example. For me, I love these, what do you call them? The lime Tostitos. They're like a lime and a salt, and I just love everything about them. And I used to buy them many, many, many years ago, and I'd have this conversation with myself that I would just have, a few chips, and then I'd put it away, and that didn't happen. And consistently, I would end up eating like the entire bag of lime Tostitos. So after a while, I stopped lying to myself, and I just got real with myself, and I said, you know what, Jennifer, you just can't act right with these Tostitos, so just don't bring them up in your house. So the same thing I would say to you is, whatever your vice is, whatever that thing is that is calling your name, that you know that you, if you're put in a certain environment with them, that you're going to eat them, just do not invite that temptation in. Another sort of sub point to that point is this concept of willpower. People say, oh, you just need more willpower. You just need to charge through. You just need to just, buck up and just have more willpower. That is a fallacy. There you have a finite amount of willpower. Willpower takes energy. And so why put yourself in a position where you have to will your way through it? No, you have to skill your way through it. You have to learn the healthy lifestyle skills that will enable you to be in the driver's seat of your health. And willpower is not a skill. So as an example, as an analogy, you wouldn't put lock an alcoholic up in a liquor store with a zombie apocalypse happening outside and say, hey, you can look at the alcohol, but you can't drink any of the alcohol. That is positioning that person up for failure. And what we want to do is to position ourselves for success. So that's my little mad cool tip of the day. But I felt compelled to just sort of talk about it because we do get into these cycles of guilt where we should have done this and we should have done that, and then we didn't do this or that. We feel guilty, which makes us feel worse, which then makes us, potentially eat or do other counterproductive health behaviors. So that's my little tip for today. Again, I'm Dr. Jennifer Turner, and this is Mad Cool Fitness. Stay cool, y'all.